What is up, my friends? Welcome to episode 173 of Mogg Monday. The show we play Goblins every single freaking Monday. Last week, if you missed it, we played our best historic Goblins list. If you're a historic Goblins fan, no memes. Just my best list that I would play in a tournament if I could. But today we're doing something a little bit different. We're on Magic Online, unfortunately, and we're trying out a Dominaria Remastered draft. That is a new format. It's kind of like... I mean, I guess it's just what it is, right? It's a remastered Dominaria set. Kind of like a love letter to old Dominaria stuff. And Dominaria means any card that was on the plane of Dominaria. A lot of old stuff, a lot of nostalgia. And Goblins are a pretty heavy theme in the set, or so I've heard. I haven't even looked at the card list, honestly. I have no idea what's in the set. Not a freaking clue. The only thing I know about this set was that Siggy, Mike Sigrist, posted a screenshot of his deck list. And he was blue-red cycling, splashing for the green-white, 2 copies of the green-white Mystic Enforcer, which was... And he 3-0'd, obviously, because Siggy's as a master. So, that's all I know about the format, honestly. I know that. I know there's Goblins in it, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I want to remind you all, of course, of a few things coming up. The set review is on the YouTube. It's a complete set review for Phyrexia All-Be-One on YouTube. Check them out. Go watch them. Every card, constructed, limited, all formats, and that's that. Also, we have 10 new brews coming out on this Thursday. It's Thursday the 2nd, I believe. Thursday the 2nd. And it's important to note also that I am leaving for the Pro Tour on the 7th. We're doing a testing house. So I'm going to be gone from the 7th until the end of the Pro Tour, which is the 20th. So I'm going to be gone for a while, bagging up content right now. The Pro Tour is paper. It's at MagicCon Philadelphia. It is a paper Pro Tour, Pioneer, and Draft. Should be a ton of fun. We're doing a testing house, and I'm very, very excited for it. Obviously, it should be really, really cool. So... we're doing that. The one bad news is that Bronze to Mythic will be delayed till after the Pro Tour because of I'm going to be gone, obviously, and can't do that. So that's the only bad news. But the other bad news is you open a pack with very few Goblins in it. I really hate the new arts, honestly. I just hate new art so much. I just want to know what the card does at a glance. Nantuku Monastery. This is a time warp right now. So many awesome old cards here. Obviously, Call of the Herd at uncommon. What? Pyre Zombie? Yeah, new art. Don't like the new art. Monastery is a super sweet card. It's a creature land. It's a 4/4 first strike, but at a threshold. Obviously, we're taking War Marshal here. Whether it's right or wrong, we're taking the War Marshal because we're forcing Goblins today here on Mogg Monday. And it's a Grape Shot. A Terminal Moraine. Search like a basic land card. What happened? So it sacks. What? Oh, it's like Evolving Wilds that comes in untapped. Sure, but you gotta pay for it. Symbiotic Beast. Yeah, pretty easy War Marshal here. We're just taking every Goblin possible. Yeah, back in my day, Call of the Herd was the chase rare. So let's get this Goblin train going here on Mogg Monday. Take our Mogg War Marshal. Get past the pack with a rare missing. Ooh, this card was insane. Insane. It's so funny because all these older sets are the ones I actually draft fairly often. So Sylvark resub, thanks so much. Devil Trifo was an insane card from Time Spiral block in draft. When it ETBs or leaves at Gravediggers, super awesome. The problem here is there isn't much else going on. There's no real anything for Goblins, unfortunately. So the rare missing, we have no idea. Obviously, Dragon Blood, Phyrexian Ghoul, Smoldering Crater. Pretty cool mountain here, honestly. It's a nice mountain. Lightning Reflexes. Casts as though it's flash if you do bury it first strike. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this card's insane. I don't know if the Goblins are in red and black like they usually are, or just in red, if anyone knows. But if we're mono red, splashing for Tree Folk's pretty awesome. They are in red and black. All right. I'm taking Tree Folk here. I think we could splash this in a Goblin deck in theory. If not, whatever. We didn't lose much there, I don't think. So, all right. Next pack, we got some downshifts here. Undead Gladiator. Cloud of Fairies. It's funny. This card used to be insane. Sequata Lancer is a 2/2 flanking haste for 3. Busted. Card was great. So, what did the Goblin over? I don't know, everything. That's the goal. We got a Matron here. We'll take Matron. Phantom Flock down to common. It's cool. The Phantom creatures are pretty insane. They came in with counters. It's funny, actually, that the Phantom creatures were pretty insane with, Proliferate, other mechanics like that. Harden scales. They aren't legal in anything but Legacy or whatever, but pretty cool. They kind of put counters on them, and they would take damage, you remove a counter instead. So pretty powerful. But yeah, let's take the Matron here. Mystic Zealot's also insane too, but hopefully no one else is forcing goblins here. Oh my god, we got some weird fancy cards here. We have a Gemstone Mine Ugly Border, and then we have a Legacy Weapon Ugly Border. Is that foil? Is that foil? I can't even tell. Dedapult, Saga Zombie deal 2, Dragon Whelp, and unfortunately no other goblins. So I feel like every time we do this on Monday, we try to force goblins in whatever format it is, someone else is doing it too, and we never get to have a playable deck. But that's okay. That's fine. Best goblin cards, Empty the Warrens. Okay. I'll take the Whelp here, I guess. Whelp's fine. Honestly, Kavu Primarch isn't bad in a goblin deck either. Kind of like red-green goblins, which is kind of cool, but yeah, so as I was saying, about the Pro Tour, Bronze Mythic will be after the Pro Tour, unfortunately, because I obviously can't do it. I don't have time to do it before I leave, because the set releases the day I leave. So it's going to be kind of a different Bronze Mythic, where I'll actually be in, like, literal Pro Tour testing, like Pro Tour shape for a Bronze Mythic, where usually Bronze Mythic is my first draft of the format. So it's going to be a little bit different, but we'll see how it goes. Should be fun. Ember Beast, Milliken, Fire Blast, another Primarch. Green does seem kind of open. Red does not seem open at all. Which is not good, but Goblin archetype is red-black. I mean, a lot of the black goblins didn't come till much later. You know, Munitions Expert and Sling Gang Lieutenant were the two big goblins that came later. I don't think they're in the set, I would assume, because they're kind of newer cards. But draft for the Pro Tour is Phyrexia all be one, yeah. All right, so let's take Fire Blast, and another Dragon Whelp. Ooh, Oversoul Cemetery is insane. This card's busted. 2 mana for an enchantment. Bane of your upkeep, you have 4 more creatures in your graveyard. Raise that a creature. You just do it every turn. It's a pretty good card, honestly. I love the shifts here. This used to be a common. Now it's an uncommon. I mean, Dragon Ball was obviously fine. We also, I mean, like, it's like Tree Folk or Cemetery. Probably can't play all 3 colors. Dranlu's Crusade is the only real push to black for goblins. I mean, Cemetery is really good in a goblin deck. All right, let's take Cemetery. Yeah, a lot of the black goblins came in lore and block. Before that, it's Festory Goblin. Okay, sure. There hasn't been a single goddamn red card. Oh, this happens every time we try and do this on Mogg Monday. I swear to God, someone just like snipes the stream and just drafts goblins, you know? All right, so let's take Festory Goblin, which is pretty good. It's also a Umbilicus, maybe 80 life, creature, and whatever. Take the Goblin. Why can't Sequoia Lancer be a Goblin, you know? So this is the pack this is not the pack we opened, actually. Dread Returned, Life, Death, Milliken. Milliken plays well with the Cemetery, actually. That's kind of cool. All right, so take that. This is the pack we opened. Wall of Junk. Seer. Terminal Maureen. I mean, we could splash this Tree Folk in theory. All right, let's take the land. Lightning Reflexes, Mystic Zealot, Howl from Beyond, Frantic Search, Dragon Blood. I mean, it's all pretty bad. Pack 2 better help us out here, honestly, because this is getting a little ugly. A little oogly. I guess Lightning Reflexes. I don't want to play it, really, but Mystic Zealot. This is some late. Yeah, our red is so not open. Phantom Flock and Mystic Zealot are both great cards in white, and they're super late, but take the red card. Take the Primarch. We could end up being green, maybe. Could end up being 3 colors, honestly, maybe, if things go really bad, but Howl from Beyond is pretty bad. It's not a particularly good magic card. Another Milliken. All right. I mean, double Milliken, Oversoul Cemetery is pretty sweet. So let's put the, this is a Hyper, whatever, Lemure. I don't play that. So we got 2 green cards. We got cards I don't want to play are going to go over here. So this right here, we have, what, 5, 6, 7, we have 8, like, pretty good cards. We need more goblins, obviously, but we'll figure it out. If you're doing it, folks, welcome to Mogg Monday. Show I play goblins every single Monday. We're forcing goblins here in a Dominaria United draft. And need a better pack 2, honestly. Need a better pack 2. And again, splashing green is not crazy, because both Primarch and Tree Folk are very, very good on the splash with our goblin stuff going on. All right, pack 2, help me out. 1 Siege Gang Commander, please. How about a fancy Helm of Awakening? I mean, it's a cool card on my cube, but all right, you got Grape Shot, Chain Lightning, Undead Gladiator, and I guess Assault Battery, which is kind of cute with the green, but I think we're going to Chain Lightning here. Nice mountain. Nice mountain. Got to play to a set. Go out with Goblins. Sack to Prospector. That's pretty cute. Prospector help me on. But yeah, so we'll chain lightning here. Pretty good. Let's find a Goblin, please. How about another chain lightning? Sure, I suppose. Spark Spray, passing a Subterranean Scout. Just a fine Goblin. Also, another Dedapult. Stroke of Dedapult's super cool. This card's great. Super cool card. But yeah, we're gonna lightning here. We're not taking the Scout over chain lightning. So hatching reset. Thanks so much. Solar Blast. There actually are just no Goblins. Solar Blast. Icy Manipulator. Icy is obviously very, very good. Like Icy is actually insane. What is this thing? Gargoyle? What set is this from? Like an old Ice Age set or something like that? Never even seen that card before. It's a new art on an old border. Kind of weird. I mean, Icy's great. So, and obviously it's even better in older, in lower powered sets. So I'll take Icy here. Some Goblins, please. Icy is pretty OP, honestly. The card's great. Pick a Venomancer. I didn't read that card. Didn't even read it. Goblin count currently is 3. 3 Goblins. I've taken almost every Goblin I've seen. We took Chain Lightning over a bad 2-drop at my table, but World Gorger Dragon is a Prospector. Wretched Anurid? Oh, yeah. Wretched Anurid. Woo! Back in the day, when creatures used to have drawbacks, Wretched Anurid. Whenever any creature ETBs lose 1, it's the reverse Soul Ward, but it's a 3/3 for 2. So, all right. So, yeah, we're gonna take the Prospector, I guess. I mean, World Gorge Dragon is a weird card. When it ETBs, exile all other permanents you control, and when it dies, bring them all back. It's a 6-mana 7/7 flying trample. It's actually kind of cool with the ETB effects, honestly. The only way this card is screws you is if they kill it in response to the ETB. You lose everything forever. But Dragon's kind of fun, honestly. I get Dragon here. I'm in for Dragon. Let's take World War Dragon. That's pretty fun. I know it's a Prospector, but we only have 3 Goblins right now anyways, so Prospector would hopefully wheel, honestly. All right, Goblin Turncoat at place. Factor Fiction and another Dedapult. Dedapult's forever. It says Terror common. Man, Werebear, Penumbra Bobcat, Orm's Thunder, Factor Fiction, Cloud of Fairies. Yeah, Time Warp here. All right, it's a pretty easy Turncoat. Last chance. Take an extra turn. Beginning of my turn. It's just Final Fortune. Okay, so Final Fortune, Twisted Experiment, Mace Tail, Histrodon, and a bunch of crap. Where are the Goblins? Wormfang Drake is pretty good too, actually. That card's insane. Wormfang Drake. There's no way we're going to last chance here. A Boomer Bonanza, right? Okay. I mean, Mace Tail's kind of cool with Oversold Cemetery, I guess. Like, we're not playing last chance. I don't want to play any of these cards, honestly. So, just take the Mace Tail and see if we need playables, you know? Ridgetop Raptor down to common. 2/1 double strike. Wild Dog, Siphon Mage, Phyrexian, Debaser. 2/2 flying, sack to give -2/-2. It's pretty bad. All these cards are pretty bad, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I guess Siphon Mage? I don't even know, honestly. We never wanted to keep our creature count high for Turncoat, so this card's pretty bad. Yeah, I guess just Siphon Mage. Another Turncoat? Cool. This card's sweet, actually. Overmaster. We're not going to take it, but like it's a cool design. 1 red cantrip. Next instant source can't be countered. It's honestly a pretty good card. Like a red cantrip is almost good enough anyway, like with prowessy stuff, but kind of cool card. It's Turncoat. Goblins, they're starting to come. They're starting to come. Obsessive Search. Yeah, we're not playing these cards, obviously, so... And a Shitty Lemure or whatever. Glintwing Invoker. Yeah, whatever. Just put it in the sideboard. Our Scout tabled. We like that.
Bingo! All right.
Take the Scout. Thank you. A Venomancer. Whenever it ETBs, sacrifice it, let's return 3 basic lands. What the hell? 3 mana. I like know what this card is. I haven't read it in 15 years. The mana for an 0/1. Whenever it ETBs, return 3 basics, return to the hand, destroy a creature, make a sheep. Man, that card's terrible. That card's terrible. A Debaser. I'm probably not playing that, but sure. Cloud of Fairies. Nantuku Monastery. Wild Dogs. All right, pack 3, help me out. Pack 3, I'm seeing this over here. Help me out, pack 3. We got Croesus's Catacombs. Oh, this card's sweet. Storming Entity. I love this card. Super fun card. It's like Storm on a creature. We got Skark Prospector, Phyrexian Rager, Ichor Slick, Grape Shot. All right. I mean, I guess Prospector. It's not particularly good in our deck, honestly. I don't think we're using the mana. I guess a lot of you can just like play World Gorge super fast, but Rager. Listen, I understand Rager's a better card. I get it. I understand. But this is Mogg Monday, and we're taking Goblins here, so I think we're just going to take the Prospector. I mean, even like Ichor Slick could be better, but I want to keep our creature count high for Cemetery, so. All right. Take Prospector. No Goblins! Milliken, Serra Angel, Life Death. I mean, double Milliken Life Death's kind of cool. We can like death back our big creatures. Put the Histrodon maybe. I mean, there's obviously no Goblins here. The third Milliken. Do a little reanimate action. Cackling Fiend. Definitely a distinct lack of Goblins. Milliken or Life Death? It's Milliken Mondays. Yeah, we almost have more Millikens than Goblins at this point. Yeah, I'll take the Life Death. Avarax? Avarax is cool. Where are the Goblins? Where are they? Another Life Death. So we really like try and backdoor into like a sort of like reanimatory deck. Ornithopter. Avarax is cool. Nice downship to common. I mean, Ichor Slick's the best card, obviously, but I'll take Ichor Slick. We get another Matron, another Turncoat, a Recoil, a Rith's Grove. I mean, Matron isn't really doing like a lot. I guess it's just like upping our creature count for Cemetery. So, any Old Wars in Arena? Yeah, there was like a few promo cards, and then the Mystical Archives and the lands. Turncoat or Matron? It's Matron, I guess. I'll take Matron. Another Matron. Pain, Suffering. 1 block, discard a card, 4 mana Stone Rain. That card is absolute dog shit.
Still a piece of garbage.
Alright, yeah, we'll take the Matron. Got an Aether Vial in here. Matron. This is 25 cards so far. No fixing at all, so the green's probably not on the table, but Dread Return. I mean, also not the worst in our deck. You know? So, like, maybe we play some of these biggins. Alright, another Dread Return. Ooh, Reclamation. This card's insane. This card's, like, actually really good. It's like a legacy playable card. Yeah, I mean, we can't play it, I guess, but another Dread Return? Alright. Sure. We only have one more Marshal right now. We can obviously find it a lot with our Matrons, but okay. Grape Shot. Old Bordered Zur the Enchanter. It's fun. Evil Eye of Ormsbygor. Non-eye creatures you control cannot attack. Sure. Javelineers. The card's sweet. How big is this set? How are you through like the entire draft? I haven't seen these cards yet. Probably a slight change, Rev, but I'm not sure. Grape Shot is probably fine, honestly. Probably play like at least 2 spells before casting it. Sure. I would say we're probably not playing green. So this is 25 playables right now. I mean, Siphon Mage is pretty bad. I would kill for another War Marshal. Like, kill. This set is 328 cards. Jeez, that's a lot of cards. Alright, second Histrodon. I mean, we are playing double Dread Return now, so I think we have a plan now. And the plan is just, like, reanimate Histrodon or World Gorge Dragon. Just kind of go from there. So, we got a plan. We're gonna bin, what are we gonna dump here? I mean, the Marine's not necessary. We're at 26 playable. We gotta cut like 2 cards right now. Honestly, Fire Blast is pretty bad in this deck. Return, Whelp, Icy. I guess the Life Death isn't too great either. So this is 24 cards. This is like a deck. Another Milliken? All right, sure. Yeah, all right, so it's Milliken Mondays here. Not quite. We're trying to do Mod Monday, but it's Milliken Monday it is. We got our Oversold Cemetery. We have a deck here. We have like, I would say 24 functional cards. We got to cut one more card. Chain Lightning. I mean, Siphon Mage sort of like fits the bill as a way to discard our Histrodons. Let's see. Scout Marshal, Grape Shot. What do we cut? We gotta cut one card. Maybe two, but probably two actually. I mean, let's see here. We have triple Milliken, which is kind of nice. Need to cut a card. What's the card we're cutting? Franklin! What's up, Franklin? Thanks for resub. Appreciate that. What's our goblin count is? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the Marshal. Now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 goblins. Not that many thing. Did I win the arena open? Nah, I won the first draft, Frank, at the airport, and then I didn't win the second one. So I made day 2 and got like it was like 5,000 gems or something like that. But yeah, no tilt. Let's see. Yeah, so we gotta cut one card. Is it Dragon Whelp, maybe? Maybe Dragon Whelp is just like a little too small ball. We're just going like really big, and we need to play our goblins too. I don't think I'm like legally allowed to cut a goblin on Mogg Monday, so Whelp's pretty good. I get it. I understand. I mean, I'm not, I'm fine playing 16 lands. Siphon Mage is like, obviously, I mean, like, let's cut Siphon Mage. Because the thing is, like, we can spend 3 and discard the Histron, put it in our graveyard, or just cycle it for 3. Let's cut this thing. So let's do this. So let's sort by color. Let's add some landos. Nice lands. I like these lands here. Let's go 9-7. All right, so that's the deck. Let's see how we do here on Mogg Monday, forcing Goblin, World Gorger, or Reanimator. Remember, folks, we're brought to you by... Shit.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, round 1. I see no goblins. That's okay. That's fine. Pawn ball against 6. We're going to keep. We have kill spell. Whatever. It's fine. It's draft, Overlay deck over sideboard. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm trying to fix that. Let's get rid of sideboard. Why can't I edit this? What is going on? Just trying to make things work. Should work now. Island Go, the classic. Counterspell is in this format, so. Mod Buddy, hello. Guess who's playing Echo? This freaking guy. All right, blue-green. So yeah, definitely playing Echo here. The old Acre Slick's very fun card. So it has cycling. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's fun. Acre Slick has cycling and madness, so you can cycle it, and then as you're discarding it, madness it for 6 mana, which is pretty fun. So we got some goblins. That was on the overlay. Mogg Monday. How's it going, folks? Ooh. Bant. Mana War. Just gotta get my goblin token. Nassif! What's up, Gabe? Welcome, my friends. Mogg Monday. We forced goblins in a Dominaria United draft. There were not many goblins, unfortunately. But we're doing our best. We are Goblin Reanimator. Just started playing first game and first round. We have World Gorger Dragon and some Reanimates, stuff like that. Pretty fun. So come hang out. Appreciate it. If you don't follow Gabe, you're crazy. Hall of Fame Magic player. Great hat. Attack for 2. All right, in for 2. And We got a Whelp here. I mean, we want to draw one of our Mace Tail Histrodon these. Jugs? Jugs?
Oh my god, Becky.
The classic. Alright, so we're going to untap. I guess we're going to kill Jugs. I would really like to, maybe just chump block it. So I really like to cycle the Egger Slick, honestly, and draw a card, too. Let's play Whelp this turn, block the Jugs, then we'll play Matron 2-drop next turn. Dom Remastered, yeah. Wow, what did I say?
You're saying it wrong.
So there you go. This is my first Dominaria Remastered draft. This is my first time actually literally seeing the set. I have not seen the set before at all. So I have no idea what's in the set. It was an amusing draft for sure. But, alright, so I think we just block here. We could just take 5, obviously, and not block. But then, like, we're taking 5 again next turn. I don't really know. We have Deborah turn. We have Matron for... Might even just be Matron, honestly. I just like Matron block, actually. Let's do that. So let's just not block. Then next turn, we'll just Matron for Matron, and then block it, and then we'll Ichor Slick it. Werebear. The old Werebear, and then a Dromar's Cabin. This is the untapped Tri-Lamp. You gotta bounce a land to your hand. It's pretty wild. Alright, so untap. This is definitely a boomer set for sure. If you're like a zoomer, I don't know why you'd even ever play this set, but... Alright, so we go land. We're going to Matron. Probably attack with this thing, too. Let's actually attack first. Attack, pump, Matron for Matron. Or I could Matron for a Festering Goblin to threaten this Werebear, which I don't mind either. Yeah, and the next turn we'll cycle Ichor Slick and draw. Sure. Let's do that. We did see Evil Eye of Ormspy Gore, yes. Alright, in the Whelp. Pump the Whelp 4 times, it dies. Just pump it once. It's also plays around bounce, too. So they bounce, we can just replay it, and they're not going to bounce, sure. So, play Matron. And we're going to go get a... Could get another Matron, obviously, but I'm going to get a Festering Goblin, I think. Because our next turn's accounted for, so... This turn's the attacks off from Jugs. Then we can use the Ichor Slick to kill... Probably the Jugs. It's funny because, like, these are all, like, boomery cards, so sizing is very small, so Jugs is actually huge. Whereas in modern day Magic, Jugs is, like, almost average sized. Alright, so block this. Trading half our Matron for a Werebear is pretty good. Kill that.
Get off my plane.
Werebear's fun. He exercises his right to bear arms. It's a pun. You get it? Reminds me of Vintage Masters a little bit. That was a fun format on Magic Online Vintage Masters. Deck was on the overlay. Hey, I have 3 cards in hand. I'm just going to say go. Now, you got to be aware of Counterspell, obviously. Oh, there's my buddy. All right, so we're going to attack, and then we'll Ichor Slick probably on their upkeep. I guess that falls to a pump spell, but it's like probably better than doing it on our turn. Could have Counterspell here, so let's attack. Mirage block drafts. They used to have those back in the day. They've been through all the old sets on Magic Online. Alright, so we're going to say go. We're the Mace Tail Histrodon combo deck. Look, there's Goblins in the flavor text. End step cycle Veiled Serpent. Our opponent casts a spell of Serpent Enchantment. Goes at 4/4. It's fun. No islands here. Alright, sure. This is the only draft we're doing. It's Mod Monday. Yeah, we just got to do our thing. I guess cycle this now. So as you say, you can cycle it and madness it. Very, very clever design. Very, 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 very clever. And
Gentlemen,
we're gonna madness.
behold.
Pay the mana cost. So we get to kill this and then draw. In theory, they got a pump spell. I guess momentary blank's not the end of the world. But sure. So we'll draw a card, obviously, which is fine. And then we have Histrodon. We can just leave Histrodon back on D, too, and force the Jugs to attack into it. I feel like IPA wasn't actually a good draft format. People just kind of like think it was. I think it seemed like I mean, I have fond memories also, but on retrospect, it looks kind of bad. All right, so we're gonna untap. We drew Icy Manipulator, which is gas. Honestly, this card's so good in these older formats. Like everything's so slow. I want a Mace Tail here, and I think I want to leave it back on defense just to eat the jugs. And they have a trick I can just bring it back anyway, so let's do that. Let's play the old defensive Mace Tail Histrodon. No attack, just like a... Hipsters do love their IPA. Yak, 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 yak. They gonna blink the Drake? I mean, if they want to, sure. They can do that. Or they can blink it to save the jugs. Or bounce this. Sure, it's all fine, whatever. I mean, we're 13, playing shot blockers. We have Icy in our hand. They're gonna Hermetic Study, which is a aura that gives the ability to ping for 1 to the Juggernaut. So now it no longer has to attack. Alright, sure, yeah, that's fun. Gonna kill my matron, sure. And now we're gonna just play our Icy. I mean, we're still in pretty good shape, I think. So you cast Whirl Gorge Dragon, and you lose every other permanent you control. I don't know if I want to play this. Our board's certainly not bad. If they had a way to... The thing is, the problem with this card is that if you play it and trigger the ETB, and they are able to kill it in response to the ETB, then everything goes away forever, period. Because the Leaves trigger will resolve, and then the ETB trigger will resolve. Therefore, everything goes away forever. So we're just going to chill, I think. We're going to play... I'm not going to bother with Icy. We'll use Icy defensively, so we'll attack for 4. Yeah. Whirl Gorge is pretty fun. Kind of a meme card, but play our Icy and just say go. This card famous for being an infinite combo with Animate Dead, where you just like loop your permanents over and over and over again, because the Animate Dead keeps leaving, and then this thing dies, then it comes back, and so on and so forth. Beginning combat, tap the Drake. If Jugs attacks, I just block with the Marshal, because Marshal would die to a ping anyway, so... Unless they have... This is pretty weird, honestly. Like, I guess I get just the same thing, but... Well, it's just some trample check I don't know about. Doesn't look like it. There's White Mane Lion, too, yeah. That's kind of cool. They got 1 Garden End. I mean, they got Blink in the graveyard. Gotta be aware of that, obviously. And they can blink this to bounce at any point. Need to be cognizant of that. They blink the Drake. They can block my Whelp, too. Well, I can't pump twice and just kill the Drake at that point. And then they'll Mana War again. Alright. I think we just attack with the Mace Tail. They're at 11. I kind of like have to blink here, so... Exile all other permanents you control. They're gonna blink the Drake. This puts the... They need to stack this. They return the Mana War, and they're gonna phase it out again. So bounce this thing, phase out the Mana War again. So like they just like got a blink out of it, which is fine. We go back to combat, just play a land, play Histrodon again, and just say go. And still feeling pretty good here. They got to ping this, so they don't attack into this. That's fine. We tap the Drake, and then we're just on the offensive. They have 2 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. Oh yeah, they blinked. They didn't cast spell from their end, right? Just another Mana War again. Dropping my damn 7-drop, All right. I mean, they're gonna bounce their Wormfang Drake. So it's just like untaps their Drake. Sure. So bounce the Drake, bounce this, cast the Drake, put the Mana War back under it, and they managed to untap their Drake and do that. So annoying sequence, but sure. We draw a Goblin Turncoat. Obviously, the study is very good against all of our Goblins, which kind of sucks, but just going to play the old Histrodon for the 10th time. And If I attack, the Jugs attacks us back for 5. This forces them to tap it for... I think I just like Icy, though. I just forget attack. They're at 11, and I'm at 13. So they go. So they move to combat. We just tap the Jugs with the Icy. We take 1, 2, 3, 4 if they want to attack with that, too. White... Oh, my God. Alright, sure. We're going to play the game of how many times can I cast this card in one draft? Or one game, I mean. Mana War again. Yeah. Bouncing the Dragon Whelp. Sure. Tap the Jugs. Take 1. Take 3. So they get in for... We're at 9. They're at 7. We draw Chain Lightning. I mean, what else can I do but attack my big idiot, you know? They're going to chump block. Love it. All right. Wish I had a second Marshal. I could, like, return the Marshal, honestly, which is kind of crazy, but we have Turncoat, Matron, Whelp. Like to deploy most things here. We can also just Lightning the Juggernaut. Going face is pretty cool, but like killing Jugs is pretty big actually. So let's start there. Just kill this. See if they have see what that last card is. Dies, cool. Play Whelp. And then I guess we'll play Turncoat and leave up our Icy. And say go. And I think we're good here. Icy pulling its weight in gold. Being a combat step, tap the Drake. Icy's really, really good. Yeah. The thing is that, like, back in the day, creatures were very small and shitty. So the games took longer, and then Icy's obviously insane in a long game. Their deck is very good, by the way. They're going to Drake, bouncing the Drake to Mana War, and bounce the Histodron for the 100th time. We have this Whelp ready to go. I bounce the Whelp, actually, sure. And they're going to also play Umbilicus. 4 mana artifact. If any each player's upkeep, the player may play 2 life. If they don't, return a creature they can... So they can bounce their shit over and over again? That's not cool. Alright. Our Turncoat can't attack anyway, so... Let's bounce our Turncoat. And draw a mountain. Okay. So here comes Histodon. They block with everything. They'll kill it. But I have to return anyway, so that's fine. Opponent's deck is good. Definitely very good. Attack. Gonna take it. Man, wish I had that Chain Lightning back, right? Alright, so down to 4. Down to 3, I mean. And we're just gonna play a bunch of stuff here. Yeah. Whelp, Turncoat. We can't play Whelp and Turncoat and Matron. Because then we wouldn't have Icy mana up. I think I want to have Icy up here pretty badly. They're at 3. I mean, I could use the Umbilicus against them with my Matron and my Mogg War Marshal, but like repeatedly playing them over and over again, which is kind of cool. So we could like go Dread Return, back Marshal, and then Dread Return back to Marshal, and play the Dragon Whelp. Want to tap the flyer and kill with the dragon? Because it doesn't have haste? What do you mean? There's a fire blast in our next tomorrow. Yeah, we bottomed it on a mulligan, I think, right? Let's see here. They're at 3. They're going to bounce a Mana War and bounce something. Which is fine, I think. Play well. Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't play Fire Blast, right? Never mind. Yeah, having our mana is pretty important in this deck, so... This is a little weird, but we're going to Dread Return the Mogg War Marshal. Because they're also at 3, so these tokens are going to add up. And then we just say go. We could flashback the return here also. We're not going to, so... Yeah, there's no Fire Blast in our deck. I misspoke. So they bounce a Mana War. They recast Mana War. What are they going to bounce? They're doing cool stuff here, obviously, but I don't know if it matters, honestly, because they are, yeah, sweet, awesome. So their deck is very good. No lies. It also seems pretty good against us, honestly, because they are just, you know, the bounce deck against the pseudo reanimator deck. I would like to bring in probably at least the Lancer, just as like a, I guess they have like double 3/4. They are doing a lot of not dying instead of winning. That is very true. Definitely a lot of Dirtles over there. A lot of crystal shard vibes. Show my all my old school players out there. Might cut a return because they just have 1,000 bounce spells anyway. Maybe the dragon goes actually. Yeah, this is like too big of a risk against all the mana wars. So let's bring in the Lancer and then bring the Fire Blast in and shave a Dread Return. I think that like all their bounce is good against our sort of like reanimatory plan. But see, this thing gets flying. It's a 3/3 flyer. Let's try this. Yeah, we can just cast Fire Blast for 6 too. We don't have to sacrifice lands. So, all right. Acre Slick, Marshall. All right, buddy. We gonna Echo? Pretty sure we are. Make sure you play our Swamp here. So when we Echo, we have a red for Chain Lightning. I did not Zam, no. World's Champ deck Lancer. That's right. That card was played in Worlds, played in Brothers, a serious card. Cycle Serpent, you got it. Mogg Buddy's in. I do hate the new art for Mogg War Marshall. I hate the new art for all the classic Goblin cards. Just in general, I hate the new art. Like the whole one with classic cards to have classic art, you know? Like Werebear. That's some classic freaking art right there. Alright, so we are going to untap. We're going to pay Echo. Hell yeah. A lot of Echo paying and limited. Draw Oversold Cemetery. Alright, we need a few more cards in our graveyard, obviously, but let's attack. And will we Lightning the Werebear if they don't block? I think so. I guess they have Jugs in their deck. Let's wait. We have Acre Slick too, but let's just wait. I think. What's up, Jarvis? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. The thing about the older formats is the cards are just worse, so the games go longer. So the whole like Bolt the Bird thing is just much less important, and that's a much better target. There you go. So Mystic Enforcer down to uncommon. You paid Mogg War Marshall Echo versus Savannah Lions recently in an IRL 3v3. In a remastered 3v3. Man, that is the most... Jarvis, you just dated yourself so hard with that statement. I played Mogg War Marshall Echo versus Savannah Lions in a real-life paper team draft. Those are all statements that would only be true 15 years ago. Untap. This card is a rare. This card's insane. Yeah, this was 6/6 flying pro black. All right, so we're going to just Chain Lightning and I guess Cemetery and attack. Lightning here. Very glad we saved a Lightning. I think that was a very important play. Literally last Saturday. Sounds like 15 years ago. I don't know. I haven't seen a team draft fire and I couldn't even tell you how long. I don't know. I played this first. That was stupid. I should have stacked, but whatever. Last Saturday, 15 years ago. Time's a social construct and so on and so forth. 16 to 20. We have 0 creatures, obviously. This card needs to be a little more than that, but they're going to end step Crop Rotation. It's a Jarvis card. What do you got there, friends? What do you got? Maybe Lotus is this year. I'm just gonna get. So I guess they're just like playing that for a threshold. And a Mana War. All right, we get it. All right, we understand there's a lot of Mana Wars. I understand. It's lame. Team drafting weekly? Damn. I mean, we used to do that too, honestly. We used to do lots of team drafts. And then once cube became a thing, we started cubing instead. And then we all got busy. So 2 cards in the graveyard, I guess. Mana fixing, I don't know. Draw Chain Lightning again. So they only have 1 card left. Wow. I guess we're just playing Icy, right? We really haven't drawn many creatures this game, unfortunately, but we're building up to a cycled Acre Slick, which is pretty cool. Icy Tap Mana War. They have this Dragon Blood. Pretty slow card, but, you know, slower stuff. Okay. 2 cards left. What do you got? Cloud of Fairies. I don't think Cloud of Fairies is really that good of a card and just like straight up. You know, but sure. Put some counters on it, I guess. We're going to untap and draw a Goblin Turncoat. Powerful. Powerful. Alright. I guess we're just playing Goblin Turncoat. I mean, they're going to start putting counters to this stupid thing. Just a go, I guess. I mean, nothing worth lightninging here. They put a counter on probably the flyer. Start going that route. Yep. Okay. Alright, tap the flyer. Would obviously happily block with Turncoat and regen, so I think I'll just block anyway if they block with attack with the Mana War. We like actively want our creatures to die with Oversold Cemetery, so alright, untap and draw a Milliken. Okay. That's a card that works towards our Oversold Cemetery here. We're eventually going to need to Chain Lightning the flyer. I say to do it now if I want to do it, right? Because otherwise it'll be a 4/4 the following turn, so we should just kill this, I guess. Then this thing's growing too, though. It's pretty annoying in like a super long game. It's not a very like good card, but it is, you know, a decent mana sink, I suppose. Let's just light up this this Cloud of Fairies. Let's light the fairies on fire. Bzz. And Siggo. So Milliken will help fill our graveyard for Cemetery. Six mana, 2 cards. Tap the Jellyfish. We get lucky, we mill over a big idiot for turn return. It'd be fun too. Wormfang Drake. They already pumped the Mana War, but they're going to bounce it anyway, sure. Alright. Untap and draw a Swamp. I mean, the Drake's now 4/5. Jeez. Let's play Landsego. The ability to mill Icy and Acre Slick. So I'm not going to mill and like risk not hitting a card and wasting the mana, so. End step Dragon Blood on the Werebear. Could just kill the Werebear, honestly. Maybe we should kill the Werebear. Because we have the Icy for the one big creature. This is going to be a 4/4 real soon anyway, so let's do this. Mill a card, add 1. The Histrodon!
Oh, it's Rising Helix! Oh my god!
That was sick. Alright, so cycle this. Madness. Hit that bad boy. Draw a card. Add a counter. Damn, folks. We're doing it. There's now 1 creature in the graveyard. Tap that big idiot. Fire up the old Dread Return. 2 cards in hand for our opponent. Invigorating Boon. Whenever a player cycles a card, you may put a counter on a creature. Okay, if you say so. Alright, so untap. And draw a Dragon Whelp. I can do both. Let's Milliken. Milled over a Matron. Cool. Cast Return on the Histrodon. Move to combat. Then probably casting Whelp post-combat. Let them have a turn to attack if they want to. Opponent's deck looks less good this game. I agree. Invigorating Boom and Dragon Blood do not seem very good. So, alright. Just putting it all out there. They got 1 card left. I'm all in. Here's all my stuff here on Mogg Monday.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Good thing I have his Oversold Cemetery in play. So I had to sack this to regen. Or would I have actually? Because then I would lose my token. Either way, we're fine. We should have Oversold Cemetery in play. So we'll take it. 1-0. Round 2. Fight. On the play. Swamp, Histrodon. All right, so we're going to keep this because, like, any land cycles this, which finds land 4 for this. We're going to keep this. Got a 2-drop also. Just got to find a land. Any land. Any land. I'll take any land. Doesn't matter. Just give me it. Matching swamps. As far as banned in modern, folks, in case you were wondering, banned in modern. Dread return. Land? Here's our land. All right. Well, you can always match it for a War Marshal and just flash it back, right? That's pretty cool. Goblin Turncoat. Wretched Anurid. God, I love it. I used to freaking love this card. This card was actually pretty good back in the day. I grew up playing Onslaught drafts. That was like my first serious draft format. I played probably 1,000 Onslaught drafts. And that was the format where Morph was introduced. So everything was a 3-mana 2/2. So 2-mana 3/3 ruled the streets. All right, so yeah, I mean, like, we're just gonna make them lose 1,000 life though. So lose your life. This card would obviously be absolutely heinous these days, but things were a lot smaller back then. So all right, let's go get our. We'll get a Marshal. We could get another Matron, but let's just get Marshal. It's also a frog too. It's true. It's a frog for Frog Monday. I'm sorry. You said Tron. I read frog for some reason, but it's a frog. Starving for mono green Tron content. I mean, I've done a million videos on that deck. You know, they're all on YouTube. So here comes the Anurid. Sure, we'll take 3. Just another Frog Monday. Tap 3, 4. Oh yeah, love it. Take 2. I got a lot. Let's probably props to our opponent here for this insane draw of Duress into Anurid into Phyrexian Rager. What more could you possibly want from Magic the Gathering besides this draw? Right here, right now. Draw a land. All right, so we Marshal Festering Goblin and just say go. I guess the Turncoat gets in too, right? So it's play Marshal. And they lose 1,000 life. And we'll attack with the Turncoat. They can't really block, so next one they're going to play Phyrexian Arena and Vendetta. They actually can't because I can play one block, but whatever. You get the idea. Land, Festering Goblin, go. And then the Marshal will probably block the Anurid. So we're going to Echo. We also have this Dread Return too, so we can just cycle this and get this back too, which is sick. So we might actually... Let's see what they do. What a weird... It's like an insane boomer card. A pretty boomer card. It was reprinted recently. Into like a super zoomer card. Alright. Here's Urza. Lose 2 life. They get a 1/1 token. None of these cards block Histrodons. That's kind of cool, I guess. Then no attacks. So now the question is, do I Echo or not? Obviously, if I knew I was drawing a land, I would definitely Echo. Yeah, we're going to pay Echo, I think. No, I want to attack this turn. I want to attack this turn, so we're not back Echo. We're going to cycle the Histrodon and just get it back with whichever turn. This deck's kind of sweet, honestly. No Echo. I know, sorry. We're also going to sack Goblin and kill the Construct, too, which is gas. So obviously, we draw a land, of course. So why would we draw a land? But let's cycle Histrodon. And then draw Acre Slick. Sure. Play land. Dread Return targeting Histrodon. Sacking Festering Goblin. Token. Because they might have Mana War. No Echo. Boo. Kill this. This is a freaking... This is a turn, folks. Alright, here comes Histrodon. Here comes Histro. Lose 1. This has dealt them, what, like 8 damage already? Here comes the old Histrodon. If we cycle Upkeep, we can't draw land in our Upkeep to pay for Echo. So you can't cycle an Upkeep anyway. So if we got 5 cards in hand, they're going to snap. It's hella rude, if you ask me. Here comes the follow-up of Cackling Fiend. Each player discards. Do I discard the Mace Tail here? Because I kind of want to cast World Dragon. Actually, I have to draw exactly a mountain too. Nah, there's like that stupid unset card or whatever. It's like Madness, Flashback, Cycling, whatever. Yeah. So I have to draw exactly a mountain to cast World Gorger. It's pretty tough, actually. Yeah, I'll discard this. I have 2 astronauts anyway, so. Alright, they're at 8. I'm at 17. 1 mountain, please. Mountain! That's fine, too. Sure. Alright. Let's cast Icy. And then we could tap Urza and attack for 2. They just block with the Fiend. I sack the Matron. We can do better than that. Let's just go. Alright, so we have a second Turbo Turn, a second Histrodon. Any mountain cast this. Icarus looks pretty good too. They're going to tap 5 for a Glintwing Invoker. Then we're going to Icarus like that one. So let's just tap the Urza. The old Invoker. 5 mana for a 3/3. Land. Here's the mountain. Alright, so they draw the mountains. Now I have to decide if I want to cast World Gorger or not. They have 2 cards left. What can go wrong if I World Gorger? I'll get to Matron again, which is pretty sweet. I guess if they tap it somehow. Are there any cards that like tap? It's so risky. They play their own Icy? Oh god. It is pretty risky, honestly. Things could go wrong with the World Gorger. Confiscate. Is that card the set too? I'm into the Icarus. Like, I'm a coward, I think. I guess my attacks aren't even good, though. Oh, man. Oh, what do we do? It is? No. It's a Hydrate. Why did I put this World Gorger Dragon in my deck?
Nothing beats that.
Just make them happy for content? I mean, I'm kind of in for that. Let's attack with... No, let's just... Alright, I'll just... Alright, I'm doing it. Here we go. Here we go. World Gorger Dragon. Exile all my stuff. All under a dragon, and we'll just say go. What could possibly go wrong? They were at 7? Yeah, obviously they were at 7 to be a lot better, but I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Everything's going to go fine. Everything's going according to plan. Nothing bad's going to happen here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We're good to go. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Alright, untap and draw Chain Lightning. Okay. Alright, here we go. Attack with the World Gorge Dragon. I can spin this thing, I guess, right? Dark Withering. This is great. So, they come in untapped, so, right? So, yeah. So, they play the Dark Withering. I get all my shit back. I get to Matron. We'll search for... maybe just chain Matrons now, honestly. Get a Matron. And then we can cycle Icarslick and kill the Invoker. Or Matron, Chain Lightning, Icy Manipulator. Cycling Slick is pretty cool. But let's just... I draw a land against Slick and Icy. And Icy against pretty good, so let's just do this. Let's Matron. Matron for probably Matron, I guess. Just pull them all out. And then we will Chain Lightning this and just say go. They have 1 card left. They can't spin Urza. It is 5 mana to exile top card and play it for free, so like it's a pretty decent mana sink, but alright, there you go. Spin Urza. They reveal a Chainer's Edict. Not so good against my Goblin Matrons, but sure. That's gone. Yeah, it's funny. If the Aggro was still in play, I probably would have won off of it, honestly. But I guess, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. I should just like not attacked into it. Cackling Fiend was from Urza's Saga, I think. Alright, so untap. And draw a Dread Return. Sure.
Ah, our hero returns.
I'm not getting the dragon back, though. I'm just getting his Histron back. We're going to play it a little closer to our chest here, you know? We don't need to go too crazy. Here comes Histron. Here comes Turncoat. Wargorger is Leaves play. So, thankfully. Sacrifice the Matron. Get in for a bunch. And now they're like all in on Urza flips. So, should have gotten Dragon. I think that Histrodon's pretty good here. I think that we don't need to risk our entire life to Dragon. Tap 6. Ha! If we had gotten Dragon, we would have been pretty damn sad. Alright, so they steal my Histrodon, which is pretty good. They're at 8. Uncommon Confiscate. Alright. Now we get Dragon? I mean, we could. Hold on. Is it things you own? No, it's permanents you control. Okay. It'd be awesome if it was exile all permanents you own. That'd be sick. That would have been pretty good content, honestly. I'm a little sad we didn't do it. But, ooh, Grape Shot. We could set up for, like, a Grape Shot turn. Honestly. What's, Matron? Matron for... We're, like, running out of cards to get here, honestly. Let's just get Turncoat again. The Scout can push damage, but... We'll just cast this. Attack. The 1/4 is kind of annoying, honestly, but we have Ichor Slick, I suppose, if the Urza blocks. Down to 6. World Gorger is banned in everything but Vintage because of the combo with Animate Dead. Oversoul Cemetery would be great. Phyrexian Scuda. God, these old school gangster cards. Alright, sure. Scuda used to be a hot rare. 4 mana for a 5/5. Pay 3 life. Bust it. Now we stacked his. Let me tap Histrodon now. Alright. We like still have a ways to go, but oh, Seagull and Legacy too? I didn't know that. It used to be banned, right? Scuda was a rare, yep. Prospector, Grape Shot, Dread Return. Okay. We could Prospector, Flashback, Dread Return, Grape Shot for 3. It's not really that good. Cycling Ichor Slick to kill Scuda is reasonable, I suppose. They're at 6. Let's start there. So if we draw a land for Icy, it's really good, so... Spiritmonger to an uncommon. How the mighty... Call the Herd, Spiritmonger, and Scuda, all as uncommons, is insane. Those were all, like, tier 1 cards back in the day. Alright, if I tap, can I kill him with Grape Shot? Yeah, I mean, if I had nothing, I probably could have, but whatever. I screwed up. See, they have Circular Logic, so I would have lost. They're going to counter the Ichor Slick. Can't pay 8. Still draw a card. Draw land here. There it is. Alright, so... We just tap Scuda and attack for this, and then just sack the Matron, I think. So we get it for 2. And we're, like, pretty close to killing them, so... Tap the Scuda. Attack with everything. We actually might maybe just let the damage go through. Because if I stack the Matron, we only deal 2, not 3. And I can just kill him with Grape Shot next turn, so... Get in. Say go. 17-3. Grape Shot kill set up for next turn. And they're out of cards. Here we go. It's all on an Urza spin. What's Urza going to spin into? Oh, they're Flashback Edicts? That works too, I guess. That's kind of... I guess I know I have Dread Return in my graveyard, but sure. Alright. I missed the Edict. That's my bad. And then everything stays home. God, what a coward. Draw a spell? Drew a spell. Alright. 1 Milliken. 1 Prospector. Let's go real cool here. Let's go float 4 mana. let's Dread Return, targeting the World Gorger Dragon for funsies. And then we're going to Grape Shot. So exile our stuff. And then Grape Shot you.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Ha ha ha. There we go. Alright, so blue-black Wretched Android. A little BM here on Monday. Get your Monday started with a little BM. I want this Fire Blast. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Fire Blast over, like, what? You know? Yeah, you know what? Let's board out the World Gorge. They have Confiscate. We can't do that. Let's bring in our Fire Blast. We can't have Dragon in our deck against Confiscate. Like, that's just actual, you know, lose the game, so. Oversold Cemetery and some red cards. We can keep this. We're good. Draw Mountain. No problem. No! Wait, what do they even take here? Honestly. Probably Icy, actually, right? Icy's better than freaking Cemetery is. Especially with the hand that we have. You probably shouldn't play World Gorge Dragon in your deck, but I was sad we didn't get enough Goblins, so I had to do something fun. This is a tough one. Cemetery is obviously really good against a slow blue-black deck, and they can't remove it. But Icy is also insane, too, and Cemetery is not going to do anything for a while. Although Matron will eventually provide enough creatures. Taking the Cemetery. Okay, I respect that. Definitely respect it. Alright, so you go. Your Jumpstart event, you had Oversold Cemetery and Plaguecrafter. That's fun. Super fun card for sure. Turncoat, cool. A little 2-drops, there you go. When are they boarded out the Wretched Android? What do you think? Probably, right? How many drafts today? Just one. Just Mogg Monday. Tomorrow I'll probably continue my Pioneer Tour, I guess. And then I have 10 new brews on Thursday. Folks, yeah, if you're just tuning in, folks, the full set review's up on YouTube already. Full set review's up on YouTube. And then 10 new brews is going to be Thursday. And then Bronze to Mythic, unfortunately, is going to be delayed because I am going to be at the Pro Tour. I'm leaving for the Pro Tour testing house the day it releases on Arena, so it's impossible to do Bronze to Mythic. So I'll be doing Bronze to Mythic after the Pro Tour, which should be a little weird because I'll be in, like, literal top shape from the Pro Tour. So it's going to be pretty different than the usual Bronze to Mythic, but we'll see what happens. It's obviously going to take like 30 drafts, so. I'm going to block here. I love the block. Take the trade. Just take it. One mountain, please. Remote Isle. They have 4 cards in hand. Sure. I'm kind of feeling circular logic here. I'm just going to say go. They're kind of my Icy, which can't win, so. Cackling Fiend. Sure. So, I'm going to discard a Matron here. The Whelp, obviously, we're very far from casting it, but it's a very high quality card. The game's not going to be ending anytime soon, so. 4 cards in hand. Cool.
Bingo!
Let's resolve Icy. Just say go. I might even port a land, honestly. Let's port a land. Blue, because they have Urza. Icy's awesome. I wish I had chosen the old art, though, you know? Not this new crap. In for 2. Like, I think, like, if you're going to, like, do a nostalgia set, you should freaking lean into it. Like, why have new arts, you know? Like, just lean into the nostalgia thing, you know? Make it all old border. Just, like, go nuts. All right, so we're going to Matron here. Go get, like, get Festering Goblin, honestly, to kill this 2-1. Kind of like that, actually. Sure, I'm going to Matron for Matron, actually. Alright, so there you go. I'm going to port them again, I think. They have 6 cards in hand. It's a lot. It's a lot of cards. Licensing issues? That could be a thing, I guess. I'll just block. They do have edicts, so I need to be aware I want to have like some fodder in play before I play a good creature. Mountain again. I'm gonna play some other stuff before we get our good things online. Not in a huge rush here. They're kind of mana secure. I might actually be a Marshall going. Get the old Marshall. Definitely play an Echo next turn. Alright, so going wide. Hopefully they have an edict in their hand. Keep tapping the Icy. Float a blue. Obsessive Search. Cool. This card's like really good, honestly. It's funny. This card would definitely see modern play. I think. I don't know. Body Snatcher. 4 mana for a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, discard a creature card. When it dies, exile it, return a creature card, and you're rid of the battlefield. So they can return the Cackling Fiend or the Glintwing Invoker. Alright, it's kind of annoying. Pay the Echo. Draw a Mountain. Alright. We're going to play the Whelp, I think. And then, like, do I want to tap the Snatcher and get him for 3? Or just tap on their turn? Or even tap a land, honestly. Let's just tap the taps and get him for 3, I think. Icy and Royal Assassin? That's gangster. Alright, and attack for 3. Yeah, imagine this card with Letter Shredder. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, Sig out. Do your thing. All your mana is available. What are you going to do? Cycle Street Wraith, pay 2 life. I feel like casting the Wraith isn't even that bad right now. It's a 3/4 for, 3/4 unblockable. Like, that's pretty weird, honestly. They're going to Dread Return back the Cackling Fiend. I'm going to keep my Chain Lightning, I think. Also playing Dread Return. Pretty fun. So we're going to untap, and we're going to draw a Milliken. So let's tap Snatcher and just get in again, I think. We'll pump up with our Whelp. They're going to block the Matron. We're going to pump the Whelp. I think 3 times, right? Yeah, it's 4 more times, so just do it. And play Milliken. We're just getting in here. Whelp's pretty good. Obviously, it looks terrible. Oh, no. Snap! All that effort put in. Gone. Forever. Take 2. Play Milliken, so go. I think, I mean, Ice has been pretty good, I guess, but the Cemetery probably would have been crazy this game, too, so. This is already turn 10, and the game's not even close to concluding. Mana Ward bounce token. Lame. Alright, untap and draw Prospector. 3 mana open. I'm actually feeling Circular Logic here a little bit.
Poor predictable Bart always takes rock.
I'm going to Icy a land, and then second main cast Whelp. What's Milliken? Do I want a Milliken? Yeah, I guess. Mill Swamp. Tap a land. Float a blue. Move to combat. I guess we'll never know. Just kind of, my called shot here doesn't really matter that much. We don't ever know, but the Whelp. Play Prospector. Just pass the old turn ski. My bad. Upkeep stop, sorry. Land number 7. And they are slamming these. Oh, it's another Invoker. This card's pretty bad. This is not a very good Magic card. Glintwing Invoker, sure. There were good Invokers in the Invoker cycle in this set. The bear was the green one was a bear, 8 mana to pump it 5+5+5. The red one was a goblin 2/2 for 3, but did 5 damage. This one's not very good. Untap. And let's Chain Lightning. The Invoker. Good mana sink. I would not call it a good mana sink. I would say it is a mana sink. but not a good mana sink. Play land. Get in with the old Dragon Whelp. Like, if you're desperate for a way to end a game, I guess, but... Alright, they only got one card in hand. Pump once. Pump twice. Pump 3 times. And say pass. Take it. Your turn. No tap lands at this point. What do you got, friend? Me and my Icy looking to go to the finals here on Mogg Monday with our Goblin draft deck here in Dominaria Remastered Draft. Mogg Monday, episode 173. Oh, God. That's too late, right? We tap the Body Snatcher. And... what am I playing at the Pro Tour? Folks, you gotta understand how Pro Magic works. The Pro Tour is not for weeks. We will have no idea what we're playing until like a day before deck submission. We have plenty of time to do a lot of work. I'm leaving on the 7th to go to a Pro Tour testing house. We'll be testing from the 7th to the 15th when deck is due. So, alright, so we get to untap. And I believe they're dead with the Whelp Pumps. Untap and draw a Dread Return. Doesn't really actually do that much. Can make my card unblockable. Let's return back the Scout. I don't do any math here, but how big's the team? I think it's like 20 people, I think. Any meet and greet at MagicCon? Nothing official. I'll be around. Feel free to say hi. I'll obviously be pretty kind of busy, but I'll be around. It's definitely more of an event for me, even like a business event for sure. Although if I'm out of the event by Sunday, I'll be hanging out on Sunday for sure. All right, so unblockable. That thing. We attack for. This is 2, 3, 4. They block this. 5, 6. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead with the Prospector anyway, but. I brainstorm decks. We're working on stuff, you know. Dread returns 3 pumps. What? Pump. This has to work, obviously. My dragon's gonna die, but sack the Marshal. Pump again. So we got 7. This is an 0-1? What? Oh, it was a 1-1. I didn't even look. Alright, we'll sack another Goblin, I guess, then. My bad. That's pretty funny. Nice unblockable 0-1, idiot. Idiot. Idiot.
Still a piece of garbage.
2 it out. Rough mulligan, but that's okay. Island. Alright. Histrodon. No.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright. Sure. Adam, 3-year anniversary. What's up, Adam? Appreciate it. They're going to turn to Rithsgrove and bounce their island. Oh my god. These are tri-lands that come in untapped, but you gotta bounce a land. Wow. That is something. Let's draw a creature, please. Just draw anything. It's not a land or a dread return, please. God damn it. Alright, go. Alright, well, we mulligan into a pretty stinky hand. We do have 2 Histrodons in our deck. The old Cycle Histrodon, bring back Histrodon play is pretty cool. What do you got? Fiery Justice. I guess it makes sense that Fiery Justice would play the Naya Triome, right? Or Naya whatever land. Alright, so they're going to play a Seer. So this thing just draws lands and then mills cards. Sure. Card's not very good. It's fine in Dredge, I guess. I used to play this card in Dredge and Standard, I think. And we draw a... Pause in my upkeep. Tapped out. Turn 3. Draw a higher inflection. Alright, so, sure. Icy's good, obviously. One of the better cards in our deck. They play a Lotus Blossom. It's meant for an artifact. Maybe your upkeep, put a petal counter on it. So it's a Lotus that gets 1 counter every turn and sacks for that many manas. Sure. This card seems pretty bad. No attacks either. Alright. Going for the draw. Goblin Turncoat. Right on time. Goblin Turncoat. Right on time. I don't mind just like icying their lands, honestly. So Alright, they reveal a... Alright, touche. Touche. They reveal Call of the Herd. And they're going to Wraith, too. Why would you Wraith end step? Wraith in your turn. They're going to cycle Spark Spray. Man. Doing lots of stuff here. Binning Call the Herd. Cycle Wraith. Cycle Spray. Lotus Blossom. All 5 colors of mana. Either the deck is insane or it's awful. One or the other. What's a good debate on it? Hopefully awful.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
Alright, free value off the Call of the Herd. Sucks. Ends up and draw a Matron. Okay. Kind of like... 5 cards in hand? This Matron for like... Quick at Festering Goblin, just like block the call token, kill the Seer. That allows us to Icy also. We got another Matron, just like keep the ball rolling. Not that we really need any more tokens. We do have like Dread Returns to return stuff with, so like getting a Mogg War Marshal is kind of interesting too. Could just Chain Lightning the Elephant also. I'm gonna get a Matron. I'm gonna Matron. I'm gonna Chain the Elephant and just like play for the longer game, I think. Kind of sucks, but we also want to cast Chain now while they're tapped out, so they can't pay for it. So we'll just say go. The intent to tap a land on their upkeep. Could tap Lotus Blossom at some point, but whatever, honestly. Tap in 3. Sack the Lotus Blossom for... Oh my god. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. We got a new card here with our old cards.
So you get nothing.
That's not good. This card's actually very powerful. Tatiova, so landfall, draw a card, gain a life. We need to kill that, like, immediately or we lose the game. This card's, like, unbeatable if it stays in play. Alright. Yeah. I don't know what our plan is here now, unfortunately. We burned our Chain Lightning a little too aggressively, probably. Let's cast Matron. And... the Seer finds lands, too. Gross. Let's just get a Marshal, I guess. You can Marshal and then Icy. We're in big trouble. Big trouble. Alright, so... gonna Icy a land. It's funny how, like, the Blossom's terrible because it's its card disadvantage. Except if you're casting a card like this, which gets the cards back immediately. Obviously, if I killed it, I think we were in great shape, but it's pretty bad for us. Alright. Six cards in hand. We need to draw our other Chain Lightning or our Ichor Slick like pretty fast here. We're pretty dead. They have they hit an Elvish Aberration, sure. Tilt. Alright. That's +2 cards on Tatiova already. Alright. I guess we're going to Echo. Try to get a card to get back with these returns, you know? Alright, so... Alright, sure. If we like bluff attack and see if they block or not. They might not block. They do block because it's the end of the world, so. If you're seeing folks, this is Mogg Monday, a show up by Goblins every single Monday, and we are playing a Dominaria Remastered draft. We have forced Goblins here because it's Mogg Monday. Episode 173. Welcome. Alright, so they blocked. They didn't buy it. They didn't buy it. Z, resub, thanks so much. My kingdom for a gem bomb incinerator. Tap 4 factor fiction? What is going on? Alright. Their deck is insane. Yeah. Slice and Dice when I have a board of all X1s. Or Lightning Rift, which is also unbeatable. Shit. We actually like literally can't win. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead. Whatever. Like, Lightning Rift's insane. If you don't know what this card does, 2-mana enchantment. Whenever a player cycles a card, pay 1 to shock something. Card's busted. Played in standard, extended. Super fun card. I wish the card was in modern, honestly. Probably not good enough, but it's a pretty fun card. Freaking Slice and Dice. Took the Slice and Dice. I guess I get 2 things back. All things considered, but there's no point in porting now because they have an instant speed slice anyway. So they took Slice and Dice and 2 lands. And 2 lands are obviously insane with the Tatiova. So we still need to draw a way to kill this. Wild Growth? Sure. This is like freaking brewski. Invigorating Boon. Okay. I get the impression my opponent has drafted this like 100 times already. If I had to guess, that would be my my read on the situation right now. All right. Untap. The old Subterranean Scout. Can't really play that one into a Slice and Dice. So, where are my big idiots? Where are my freaking Mace Tail Histrodons? You know. All right, move to combat. Just attack with everything. They still have 7 cards in their hand too. One damage to each creature. Alright, so I just can't ever win, honestly. They also got to make it into a 4/4, so I can't even kill it. I'm just gonna concede. We're just dead. Alright, they have 7 cards in their hand that I can't kill Tatiova anymore because my kill spells are Chain Lightning and Acre Slick. That was tough. That was a pretty tough one, I'm not gonna lie. Their deck is very good. We're gonna bring in. Maybe we just like need Fire Blast, try and cheese them out. World Gorger Dragon. I don't mind just like jamming it. It's like trying to kill them that way too. Acre Slick, Chain Lightning. These Millikins are a lot worse than I thought they were. I thought they were 1/1s. World Gorger, our hero. I'm trying. I am trying. Grape Shot, Cemetery. I'm not kind of Milligan. Pretty bummed they're freaking 0-1s. 2 returns and no fatties. It's a sad place to be. Portable Hole on World Gorger would be a bummer if that were card to be available. How can you Portable Hole a World Gorger? Flanker for the X1s? I mean, I guess. I guess they have Slice and Dice too. I could have like boarded it. Yeah, sure, maybe, but I don't know. I'll keep this. Alright, we're going to just go up the old curve here. You Subterranean Scout. Remote Isle. Yeah. Rift is so good. Lightning Rift, so good. Oh, Leyline Binding. I don't think that's in a set, but I'm going to play the Seer again. Untap and draw a land. Okay. Okay. Matron for... I don't even know. Block? Sure. What do you got Matron here? I want to draw land, I know, like... Just get Marshall, I suppose. Getting another matron is too slow. Let's get Marshall. Marshall. Call the Herd. God, Call the Herd's so good. Why is the card uncommon? What are they thinking? All right, Land Dragon. We win this game by cheesing them out. We cannot beat them straight up. Their deck is way too powerful for us. All right. Freaking Call the Herd. Invigorating Boon. It's funny how this card was like totally unplayable in Onslaught, but actually looks kind of good now. No bucks. Yes, when Call the Herd was a chase where was when I first started playing Magic. All right. We draw land. We can Marshall. I mean, they could have like a snap or something here, but let's attack. I'm going to pump once. I want to cast different spells anyway, and they also get to play around snap here too, so. All right, let's play Cemetery. Could have Counterspell. Play Marshall. So yeah. Brush Arbor was sweet. The card was good. End step cycle land. Pump the thingy. Sure. I mean, I have Icy, so. We're going to block with the Marshall here because we're not going to play Echo. So. Peregrine Drake. Untap 5 lands. Busted. Alright. Flashback Call the Herd. Smart, no attack. Alright. So you play the Icy. The Whelp can get in. I should have played Icy first, obviously. I don't know why I did that, but and then we'll just get in for 2. And now we need to like somehow get through with our Icy. Kind of want things to die too for Cemetery. Frantic Search. Opponent's going deep. Our opponent knows exactly what they're doing. Like, 100%. Mystic Enforcer. Like, you can just tell when a player like knows the format really well, and our opponent definitely knows the format very well, and their deck is definitely very good. I actually want the Matron to die, honestly. I'm going to tap the Flyer. I like want this Elephant to attack. Cool. Yeah, that is true also. Our opponents also, their username is a very old Magic cards. They've probably been playing for a long time too. So they know what's up. I think it's pretty clear they know what's up. Alright, so we draw a land. We're just going to smash. I don't like this bunch of mana up here. Probably not Shark Typhoon, but in for this much. No pumps. Fiction reveals Lightning Rift, Wild Growth, Land, Radiant Judgment. Rift plus everything. Pretty easily, I think, here, honestly. All these cards are almost irrelevant. And they take the Rift! We're gonna Matron for maybe Goblin Turncoat, maybe. Just cast that and then Icy. So no pumps. So let's go land. Matron. We're going to go get a... There's Turncoat, I guess. Play Turncoat. Stake out. Can you beat Rift? I mean, they only have 2 cards in their hand. You know, like... We also have Cemetery as well, so we can beat it. It's, you know... The bigger problem is the cards they have on board, I think, honestly. Here's Lightning Rift. This card's pretty busted. Like, if you've never seen this card before. I see the 4/4 now. And any attack we block with the... Actually, I should attack the flyer. Because I would have blocked with the matron anyway. I could actually just sack the matron. Get back the marshal, so I turn on our cemetery. Let's do that, actually. Let's, this won't trigger. Yeah, let's sacrifice the matron. Untap. Turn on cemetery. Get back my marshal. And draw. Prospector. Okay. I screwed up. I should have tapped the flyer. It was a huge mistake not to tap the flyer. Because I wanted them to attack anyway. And then I can't attack into this now either. Just super awkward, so... I guess I can. And you can just offer the trade. And then just get it back with the cemetery. It's kind of fine. Sure. Attack with this. So they can pump it too. Alright, pay a red. And they're gonna cycle something. Cycle a primal boost. And they're gonna attempt to put a counter on the call the herd token. And they're targeting a Drake with this thing, sure. We'll sack a goblin to the turncoat. Sure, I show they pay out resolution, so. And now the boost resolves, draw a card. The whelp resolves. And now we're going to whelp again. Offer the trade. And we're going to Prospector Marshal, have Icy up too. Alright, I think we're okay-ish here. We both have very good boards. Like they have Lighting Grip, Invigorating Boom, which is great. We have Icy Cemetery though, which is also great. So pretty much never-ending source of chump blockers, Dragon Whelp, multiple ways to recur it, etc., etc. Forest cycling the elf, sure. Sure. The sick part of Lightning Rift is that, like, whenever you cycle a card, you just draw another card. So you just keep chaining cyclers over and over and over again. The card's so good. Played Prospector pre-combat. Sure, I guess. Cycle, get a Forest. Tatiova. That changes the math a little bit, honestly. That's pretty scary. No land, though. Okay. Tap the 5/5. Untap. Chain Lightning, please. Return the dragon. We are not going to echo. I want to buy it back next turn anyway, so... Grape Shot. We can Grape Shot here. We Dread Return and then flash it back and then cast Grape Shot. Or we could just use the Prospector mana too. And cast Whelp. Whelp. Dread Return. Ugh. What's up, Effort? How's it going, friend? Glad you enjoyed the set review. Just like return the Marshal. Do we have lethal here? Maybe? Honestly? Nah, I don't think so. They're at 10. We can play a lot of spells, but it requires sacrificing our creatures, obviously. And they're at 10. We can definitely kill Tatiova. And definitely attack for a chunk. So we Dread Return back the Marshal. We sack for mana. We flash back to Return of the Marshal. I'm gonna start doing shit. Whatever. Let's just do this. Flash is back. Let's sack the Marshal. Do I sack it for mana or just sack it for a token? For a return. I want to target this, so sack it for mana. And then return targeting the Marshal. Sacrificing the 3 goblins I just got. And No, that's 2 spells. We can just kill Tatiova and then tap the 4/4 and get in for a bunch. That works. Yeah, short of lethal, but same targets. They have Sure Wraith here. It's insane. A Sure Wraith here would pump the Tatiova in response. That would be so gross. Please don't. Alright, no Wraith. Unless they're sure get to the last one. That'd be cool. Alright, tap this. Get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could cast the Whelp post-combat. I actually think I want to, because I want to get this Mogg Marshal into the graveyard, so I can get it back next turn. I guess I block anyway, but... and then if I cast this, I threaten lethal next turn, too. Let's do that. So sack Marshal. It's a pretty cool Goblin deck here, honestly. Alright, your turn. So Cemetery gets back to Marshall next turn. Give me a Trump blocker for the 5/5. If they were to cycle like 3 cards this turn, they would kill us. Oh my god. Alright, sure. Alright, friend. What do you got? Attack for a lot. We're going to block. Say go. Untap. So I return Dragon or Marshall. We are at 10. I have Icy back up now. In theory, I'm attacking for 3 here. God, what a game. It's been a crazy game. Alright, let's get Dragon. Alright, and then draw Mountain. Attack for 3. Alright. Here's the Whelp. Say go. They have 1 card and it's obviously not good, so... Cemetery's real good. Yeah, it's a really fun card. Hate the new art, but... Alright. That's what I'm talking about.
Game. Blouse.
We beat Lightning Rift Factor Fiction. Woo, and Tatiova. That's sick. Not gonna win game 3 though. I don't know if I can do that again, folks, honestly. We'll try, but alright. Last game. Mogg Monday. Dominaria Remastered draft. 2-0. Going to game 3 with our shitty Goblin deck. We're doing it. Oh, Icy's insane for sure. Oh, for sure. I hate the new arts. Absolutely hate the new arts. It's a nostalgia set. They literally went and put in the nostalgia lands. Why not just freaking put all the nostalgia cards into it? Make it all old border. Use the old arts. I understand. You know, like, lean to the whole nostalgia. You can do it or don't do it. Don't do things halfway. Don't half-ass one thing to whole-ass one thing. That's how the saying goes, right? Problem with Festering Goblin is it's not a May, so they can kill your own creature with it, which is actually pretty devastating thing happens, but... So you can go like turn 1, Festering Goblin. Let's play turn 1's Prospector, because they have 2 copies of Seer. So we play Prospector on 1, then we'll kill it on 2. Slippery Arch. If they play a Lightning Rift on turn 2, you're going to lose, so... Alright. Let's draw... We have 2 Istrodons and 2 Dread Returns. I would love to draw 1 of each in a match. Stop drawing 2 of the others. Alright, so no 2-drop, no Lightning Rift. Love it. Now the question, though, is do I even play Festering Goblin? So I play the Goblin, and they like Spark Spray it. I lose both. I'm just like, people like new art? Nothing. Wow. Alright. Untap. Swamp. Just gonna Matron for... I'm not Not sure. They have Slice and Dice in their deck too, which is kind of gross. Guess Matron. We're going to get what? I don't actually know what we're going to get. I might just get Matron, honestly, and just keep going. Like, we could get Marshall too, but... Cycle Primal Boost. That's a good sign. Their best play is just like cycle for 3 on turn 3. Croesus Catacombs. Their second layer. The Seer. Awesome. So now I can use my Festering Goblin too. They have Spark Spray too. Gross. Sure. Alright, that's fine. So now I can't kill this easily, but sure.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Every game we draw 2 Dark Turns or 2 Mace Tails, never a mixture of both. Let's attack for 1. We're going to Matron for... I think just Matron, honestly. And then we'll just get War Marshal for the next one. We should go super wide. They have Spark Spray and Lightning Growth mana up now, which kind of sucks. Oh, they're going to Foff. Foffin. Alright, so it's obviously pretty cool with our Matrons, but only if it works. Alright, so... God, if they have Slice and Dice, it's so bad for us. Attack with everything. I guess if they block the Festering Goblin, I have to kill all my Matrons. Yeah, this is a mistake. Sure, whatever. I guess like it isn't. It's fine. Alright, so they activate Seer, hits Tatiova. Tatiova to the bin. That's a good one. We like that. So, yeah, I gotta kill my own creature. Just bad design. Good old Magic cards. Always punishing you for various things. Here's a Matron. Hopefully their Foff isn't too good. We'll get the War Marshal. Marshal. Alright, Fact of Fiction revealing 4 lands and a Wild Growth, please. Close. Sorta.
Waka waka.
Alright, we're going to, I mean, Drake's definitely the best card. We just do like Drake Crater, maybe? They probably take the, I freaking love Fact of Fiction, by the way. It's my favorite Magic card. For this is exactly why. It's a super, super fun, interesting card. They almost definitely take the Crater Drake pile, if this is how I split it. So maybe I flop the Drake. Because the Drake's the best card, because like Wild Growth and Seer or whatever anyway. I'm going to swap these two. So they get Wild Growth, Bad Creature, Cycler, or Flyer, and untap all their lands. Let's do this. The speed in which they select the card tells you how right or wrong you were. Alright, they slammed the Drake and the land, so that was a good split, I think. It's not going to be Drake plus 4 cards versus 4 cards, I think, so. Alright. They got 5 cards, including a Drake. Yep. That's true. If I gave them the Crater, it was a tap land. So, like, maybe they couldn't cast the Drake. But, alright, so we're going to, we'll echo here. We'll untap and draw a Subterranean Scout. Could just cast Ickerslick. They have 4 mana up. Could have Slice and Dice here, too. I'm just going to jam. Like, whatever. You want to make an omelet, etc., etc. I'll just cycle the Histrodon. Try and draw a land. Cool. Alright, you're up. 12 of 20. Alright, I guess double chain lightning and fire blast in it too. End step cycle elf for a forest. Okay. Alright, so the Drake turn wasn't that bad. They wasted some of their mana. That's less good. Here's Call the Herd. They played Forest Call the Herd. Okay. Untap and draw a Dread Return, which is kind of gas. We could World Gorger, but the risk is insanely high that they blow us out. So I think we just Dread Return, honestly. We could also cycle the other Histrodon and try and draw a land, so I can Dread Return and Flashback in one turn, which is kind of cool, but we play it slow here, I think. We could also scout one of these 1/1s. Yeah, let's do that. They haven't shown any Slice and Dice inclinations, so it's unblockable this. Try and get in. Just gonna chump block with the Drake? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, they're gonna hardcast Slice and Dice. No? What's going on here? Cycle Remote Isle. Play Hinterland Harbor. Are we doing it, folks? Three cards left. You can hardcast Slice and Dice for 6 to deal 4 damage to everything. Just like Acre Slick. And keep a Histrodon in my hand. They have F6, so. Cycle the Radiance Judgment. Oh, wow. If they could cast that, that'd be really good. This is the other layer. Down to 2. Down to 2. There you go. Mogg Monday trophy. We did it. We are the champions. No time for other creature types. It's just goblins. Goblins of the world. How do I even see my deck? Can I see my last deck? There it is. So obviously, our goblins were like not the best, but our deck was actually pretty good, honestly. Like the Icy was really good. Obviously, Whelp's good. A few good kill spells. Cemetery is obviously insane. Histrodon. World Gorger probably should have been in our deck, but that's okay. That was fun. So that was a pretty fun Mogg Monday, honestly. So there you go. There's Mogg Monday, folks. That's it for today. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out, again, my video on CoolStuffInc.com from today, as well as last week's Mogg Monday, as well as everything else. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, ChristianMingle.com, all the usual stuff. And, yeah, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe.